Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, hanging out. Well, I make some new dishcloths because I am having to get rid of a few. So I better quickly make some because I need to replace them. Cannot have like one dishcloth, 7 days to do dishes because I change them out every day. Anyways, I'm really glad you're here today. So here I am wearing the duster. I have been wearing this one quite a bit. We're getting down into cooler weather. Wore it to the thrift store the other day, to the park. Had to take it off at the park, but I had to wear it for a while. So, nice lady at the thrift store was asking me about what stitches I used, and she's really excited because she's just learning how to crochet, and so we had a little crochet talk, which was nice. Like I said, I don't really know too many people in the area that do crochet. I have met a couple, but we didn't seem to jive very much, so that made me sad. Okay, now if I remember correctly, it's 1, 2, 3. You need 4. So I like to do a simple granny square for my washcloths. It seems kind of weird, but it makes me practice them. And, yeah, I do the dishes. I like the granny square cloths that I've made the best. They seem to really have a tight but loose, because I've done like moss stitch and stuff like that. I've knitted them. I've done all sorts of stuff to try to, give myself a good washcloth, but granny square. I'm using Burnett, their handicrafter cotton. Oh my gosh, my words, my goodness. 2 and 3. On this row, we're not doing any spaces. Sometimes I like to do the spaces. I think, you know what, maybe I should. No, I'm going to do the spaces this time. We'll do 1, and then 2 in the corners. There's really no wrong way to do it. It's just my preference, and that's how I want to do it. So I'm using a number 4 crochet hook, and just simply granny square. Nice, relaxing. I can kind of feel my thumb rubbing on it. The skin's peeling off. I'm going to have to do another application. I think I'm going to try next is that cream that I had for avoiding stretch marks. Maybe that'll do the trick. But I'm going to put it on 2 or 3 times. Like, I've been putting on lotion a lot, but I use my hands all the time. Like, my hands never get a break. I'm bored if my hands aren't doing anything. So that doesn't help things, does it? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, and then we'll go back over here. 2 and 3. 1, 2. 1, 2 and 3. Definitely gonna have to get more of this soon though. Oh. Okay, so that was some drama. Alright, so now I gotta do 3 in the corner. The little one bumped her nose on the side of the table trying to show Grandma how she jumps on a whoopee cushion to make it make the toot sound. She hurt her nose. Wasn't bleeding. Okay, so when you get to this last corner, this is my last corner, what I usually do, I learned this from Bag O' Day, so this is not my idea, but it's fantastic. You do a half double crochet, chain 1. And look at that. I absolutely love that. And then you just do 2. 1, 2, and it sure looks like you did all the loops and stuff, eh? I like that. Sorry. Feeling a little Canadian today, so I thought I'd throw an A out there. Alright. 2 and 3. And you should go about 5 rows. Sometimes a bit more to make a bigger one. I don't like them to be massive. The bigger they are, the harder it is to dry them. And that's the problem. We have hard water at our place, and I find that anything that ends up getting wet very often can end up with a smell. Like I have to buy special tablets for my new washing machine to keep it from clogging. Our dishwasher, at least 2 or 3 times a year, we have to evacuate the hose for it. Waiting to hear back on possibility of finding a previously used steam cleaner. I have one, but I can't find one of the main plugs I need, and it doesn't work very well anymore. It is loud. When I say loud, I mean it is insanely loud. It is very heavy. It gets me really uncomfortable having to push it and pull it. So I'm looking for something a little lighter, and somebody is giving one away in the area, and it just needs to maybe have a hose replaced, which I probably have a hose here. I already have YouTube videos showing me how to do it. So, very expensive steam cleaner that is very lightweight, very industrial cleaning. They say everything else works on it, just it's not putting out water, and they just don't want to bother with it. So, their loss, my gain, hopefully. So, waiting to hear back on that one. I will not say no to that, because my carpets need a good cleaning before winter. I mean, I could do it over the winter, but it takes longer to dry. My main walkways are definitely showing the wear and tear of the summer. You know, kids dribbling drinks and fruits all over in front of the table area. And the carpet that I use under the table to help save the apartment's carpet, it could use one too. Wait. Well, that's right. I'm already back at the beginning. Oh, I was like, why does this look so weird to me? Because I just do it mindlessly. Oh, I think I hear somebody. Hold on. Yeah, I was right. So, my youngest just wanted to show me a toy she had found in the toy box. And how cute it is. I don't have a lot more time left. She's getting closer to tired time. And when she gets tired, she gets more and more into whatever I'm doing. Good thing my kids like it when I crochet though. Because then I sit somewhere and I'm very calm and relaxed, and they become calm and relaxed. So I guess it is kind of true, you know. Happy mom, happy kids. To some extent. But yeah. I'd really like to get this steam cleaner. I hope I get it. Because if I can fix it, I can get rid of my big Bertha upstairs that is so loud that the neighbor complains when I use it. And, to be fair, she complains about absolutely everything, including noises that aren't us, and that's the kind of told her she cannot have complete silence all the time. It's against our rights too, to be living in life. So we're kind of in a middle ground where our children go to bed fairly early. They're not walking around at night, and they don't get up too early, but they have to on school days, so that's kind of sorry. I have to have them up out of bed by 6:30 to be able to get the bigger one off to school. And that's just how it is. And she complained one night because my daughter woke up from a nightmare and ran down the hallway, and I was like, oh, what am I supposed to do about that? That's not an every night thing. That's a very, very rare occasion. Let's try to be neighborly here. I asked my kids to be quiet, and I know bigger, higher ups in the building management have stood outside our door and listened, because you can hear right through the front door on every unit in this place, which is so disconcerting. All the neighbors can hear us talking as we're having our dinner, as they're walking by, not even trying. Just try not to gossip about your neighbors too much, right? But yeah, it's I'm sure that it's been documented that we tell them to stop on a very regular basis because we have neighbors. My kids aren't too bad. And we do take them out to play. But it is part of living in close quarters with people you might not necessarily like or get along with. You just have to deal with the fact that, you know, we got a guy whose car really loud when he starts it, and he leaves a few times a day and in the evenings. So it's right under my window. You can hear it very clearly. He's like, in the winter it's even worse because the poor thing sounds like it's not going to turn over. But I've never complained about it. We had people with loud motorcycles coming in and out, like the one guy leaving at 6:30, which is the time we get up, but he was leaving for work at that time on his big Harley. He has the right to use his vehicle. I'm not going to sit there and turn it into an issue. Live and let live. That's it. As long as you're not trying to burn down the building, I'm fine. Try not to be running up and down the hallway screaming at 2 o'clock in the morning, too. That's another one I'm not a big fan of. But other than that, you can live your life. See? Just try not to be pretty nice. I love this yarn. This one attracted me huge because of the blues and the yellows. Love the blue. So I had to have this one for washcloths. But I'm sad to say I am running right out. This is the last bit I have. But I mean, I buy one of these and they're about, last time I bought one they were at $8. So they're going to be roughly about $12. And they last me, what, a year to 2 years of mostly just making dishcloths. So, not so bad. And I mean, I'm going to have this one finished by the time this video is done. And, because this is my last round. And then I'll go eat my dinner. Satisfied knowing that I can crochet with my hand like this. That's good to know. and I just have to hold right here, just keep my hand there and use my other fingers more than my thumb. I think what happened was when I was doing the stem part of the wand, I was doing it around the taped up straws, and I think I was holding too tight because it just was really not stitching up as quickly and as nicely as it should. It was really difficult. It kept on like fighting me. It was like it just did not want to be stitched, and so I kind of had to be a little bit forceful. I'm not sure that's what's going on with my hand. Oh, I think I might hear somebody coming down the hall. Just a moment. Alright, I'm not even going to edit that out. Pretty sure you heard what she was saying as she came in. Mommy, are you done your video? The kids like my videos. They love watching me put them on, and they really like it when I put them on for them to watch. And, you know, honestly, that's pretty alright. My biggest fan. And she just wants me to come sit with her for dinner because we are getting close to her bedtime and she gets really tired and wants to read a story and do all the mama stuff. Mama cuddling, mama kisses. You know, plus she just hurt her nose. And yeah, so I'm just going to finish off this round and we're going to bid ourselves adieu for today. Yeah, good way to practice granny squares. And I mean, I don't need a tight tension for a washcloth. It can be loose, it can be tight, it can be whatever I want it to be. It's a washcloth. Oh, and my mom recently took apart a sweater that got destroyed in a flood, and she had made it out of washcloth type cotton, a little bit thinner, and I convinced her to take it apart. She was fine with that. She was just going to throw it away and felt really bad she was wasting the materials because, I mean, she had it for a long time, got her wear out of it, but it got wrecked. So, we've decided I'm going to use the cotton as washcloths. Some of it is disintegrating. So, I'm going to take out all the bad parts and we're just going to make washcloths, dishcloths for my kitchen. Because you can never have enough cleanliness in your kitchen where you make and eat food. Yay! So, that is good news, so I have a little bit more to work with. And I'm just going to go on a hunt for cotton. And make some washcloths. Because, I mean, that is definitely something that is really good about crochet and knitting. You can knit or crochet washcloths, dishcloths, whatever you want to call them. Now, sometimes I edge them. I may edge this one later, but I'm just going to get through the granny square part, and I might just leave it as is. Because I do that too sometimes. There's no real rules on how to do it. I mean, it's just a square. That's all I'm looking for is one square of an absorbent cotton to wash my whole kitchen, the counters, the food prep areas, and the dishes. And I feel like I'm just explaining what a dishcloth is used for. But okay, anyways, that's the end of my half double crochet. Flip this over. Isn't that nice? Good quality, good to go. Thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.